managed to get most of it on the paper this time. It's a good job.
This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. What I'm looking at today is the official teaser trailer for Supergirl. I don't know if that's its title. I assume it is. The poster has no name on it. Though, I must admit, right off the bat, I'm not a huge DC fan. There are certain characters in DC I tend to like, such as The Question. He's one of my favorites. I was about to say Green Lantern. I prefer the Marvel version of that character named Dr. Spectrum, but Green Lantern, I might as well throw him on my list. And there are a few others who are a bit more obscure. Though, as I said, I've never been a huge DC fan. And so, when I heard that James Gunn was moving from the Guardians of the Galaxy, working with Marvel Studios, to essentially being the head, or co-head rather, of DC Films, I have to admit it bugged me a little bit. As a Marvel person, to see him just cross over to DC. And I know, all they say is, we're not competing, and it's good, yada, yada, yada. Which is such bullshit. Marvel and DC have been competing literally for decades, and still are. And when James Gunn says that type of stuff, as he is wont to do, it just irritates me. Because it's fine they're competing when you're the beneficiary. Though suddenly it's all copacetic and there's no competition of any sort going on. It's ridiculous. In any case, let's look at the official teaser trailer for Supergirl.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. It's a good job, buddy. Hi, cars are out. Hereby declare the 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Proton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind.
Don't Lobo already.
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Do you want us on your planet to have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
What's Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Well, that was the teaser trailer for DC Films' upcoming Supergirl. And it looks like Guardians of the Galaxy from that trailer. And that's not a great thing. Because, as you're probably aware, the 3 Guardians of the Galaxy movies were directed by James Gunn. And James Gunn is one of the co-heads of DC Films. So, that this movie, at least from the trailer, seems to be borrowing really heavily from Guardians of the Galaxy, at least in its visual aesthetic, and I assume in even more ways, is not a great thing. And another thing is that they did not show Lobo. Jason Momoa is in this movie, and as far as I'm aware, he's going to be recast as Lobo, which, let's be honest, he should have been in the first place. He was never a great fit for Aquaman, but he is perfect for Lobo. He actually looks like Lobo in his regular life. they wouldn't have cast him as Lobo in the first place is weird to me. So what do you think? This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trail into Reaction. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down below. And as usual, consider a like, follow, or buy me a coffee. Peace.